My ninja's professor. Good to have you back, baby. Guys, here we go. Fundamentals. We are going to start with some grip strips, okay? So let's start. We're going to go over two basic kinds of grip strips. One is going to be the grip strip on the sleeve, and the other one is going to be the grip strip on the collar, okay? So let's start with the grip strip on the collar today first. So he's grabbing my collar, okay? I'm going to give what's called an open stance, okay? So the collar that he's grabbing, I'm going to have that leg back a little bit. This would be an open stance. If I would turn it this way, it would be a closed stance, okay? Because our same side shoulder to his right, my right are forward, and we're facing opposite directions. The space is closed. Here, the space is open. Way too much information than you needed to do this well, but I went down that tangent, okay? So I'm standing. My hand of the collar that's not being grabbed is going to grab a little bit under his hand on the collar. I'm going to pop up his sleeve and make a grip. I'm going to take my shoulder of the hand that's grabbing my own collar, and I'm going to turn it towards his forearm. As I turn it, I am then going to lift up on his arm, push it towards his face, and pop my collar out. One more time with just the grip strip. Okay? 1, 2, turn, lift and pop. From this position, I'm going to switch the grip, stuff it in between his legs, and let go of it, and come up with the single leg. From the single leg position, setting him down, his feet are on my hips, my hand is in my belt, some one arm past the guard going on, okay? And we know the flows from here. He puts his feet on my hips, pushes me away, and up and base. One more time. Here we are. Grab and grab. Turn. Lift and pop. Switch the grip. Stuff the hand. Let go. Notice when I stuffed the hand, I didn't stuff my head. My head stayed up nice and high. As high as I can on you, Professor. Finish the single. Here we are. One arm pass. Feet in the hips. Up. Let's give it a go, guys. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. We are going to look at two styles of arm bars this week. One is called the pendulum arm bar, and the second one is more of a technical arm bar. We're going to start with pendulum. And to do the pendulum arm bar well, we first have to do what's called the pendulum drill, which is where we're going to swing out from side to side. Okay, I'll explain. The key with the drill is you have to realize that it takes some momentum to get going. Like your first swing out, like the first swing of a pendulum, sometimes isn't the best one, right? Or it's not the biggest arcing pendulum. It takes some time to get the arc going. Same thing with the drill. Here we go. So my partner has to be a good partner, okay? So he has to have a wide base with his knees, and he's got to be strong. If my partner is very narrow and moving with me, this drill will not work, okay? So here we go. I'm going to grab his triceps, and I'm going to open my legs. I'm going to take one of my legs, and I'm going to push into him, and then kick it off. The reason being is to try to kick myself around to a side. So here we go to start. Grab the triceps. I'm going to use my right leg over here to start. I push off and then I kick. As you can see, I didn't go very far. What's going to make me start to go farther is this leg is now going to get some momentum as this leg in the armpit pushes. Oh, now I got a little farther. Okay? And now here we go. We're going to keep this going because if I keep stopping it, I won't get the objective of the drill. So kick and push. Kick and push. Wide legs the whole time, kicking and pushing. So guys, that is the pendulum drill. Let's give that a practice. Now look, Professor was a great partner. Okay, let's show how it's not such a great partner. So like as I kick off of him, he leans, and then he leans, and we just kind of, our heads kind of track with each other. When you watch the drill again, you'll notice that Professor's head stayed right on my center line, and I moved around it. Give it some practice. 1, 2, 3. So here we go with the arm bar off of this, right? You're never just gonna pendulum, guys. The way we're gonna start is, again, we're just gonna start, this is more of a drill than a practical application to start, okay? Because I rarely will start with my hands grabbing the sleeves of triceps, but I want it to feel familiar to what you just did. Professor's gonna step up one of his legs, like he was gonna start to pass the guard, okay? I'm gonna take that same side hand and scoop his leg. My legs are gonna open, and I'm gonna make that pendulum action, the kicking away. As I kick away here with my left leg, my right leg here, instead of staying low, is gonna come up and hook inside the armpit. I'm gonna pull with my hand that's on the tricep and spin myself around. So that here I am, hooking the head, leg in the armpit and angle, grab the wrist, and finish the arm. Guys, the reason that we call it the pendulum and we want to make that action happen is we don't want this to occur. He steps up the leg. We don't want to see this scoop and trying to just put this leg in front. You see this a lot in the beginning. This is not an arm bar. This is called getting your guard passed. Okay, here we are, boom. So again, grab the triceps. He steps up the leg. I scoop, open the legs. Here we go. Pull, get the head down a little bit. Hook the head, curl in the armpit. Grab the wrist. Nice and slow finish. One more time, guys. Notice that we could set this up from traditional grips also without Professor stepping up that leg. So if I had a sleeve and collar, I could simply reach my hand in and make the same motion happen. That last drill, guys, being more of a traditional way with traditional jiu-jitsu grips to set up a pendulum armbar. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3.